And to speak up in his defense, a lot of people will not like to hear it, but I think he's being judged based on the high standards that he set initially when he was on the job. And it was hard for people who know him to be a person that could get them to the top to be satisfied with that mediocre performance that Arsenal are now used to. And I think he's being judged based on the ability that we know he has.
Yeah, it might be true, but again, football has changed. You know, when he came, football was not all about money. Now it is all about money. A lot of the club sides you see are bringing billions of dollars, pound sterling, buying players, and all that from, you know, that has affected Arsenal. Arsenal, after the building of the Emirates Stadium, were paying back a lot. And so they could not buy like Ibrahimovic of Chelsea, they could not buy like Man U, they could not buy like Bayern, they could not buy like
Ben, in the last
they could not buy like Real Madrid, they could not buy like Barcelona, and that happened.
In the last 3 seasons, they've been buying that. I mean, they've been buying top players, Aubameyang, Lacazette, all these players. It has left them.
Some of the players are...
You know why everyone is actually saying he was really a failure when it comes to European level? I mean, Premier League level, fine, consistency, the top 4, you know, playing in the Champions League all the time. I mean, how do you lose 11 times in the round of 16, right? 11 times. I mean, go to the final once, losing to Barcelona. That was far back in 2006. That was like a long time ago. Like, you can't even remember they actually got to the final once. And after that, it's been exits and all that. And because they're playing in... okay, someone actually tweeted and said, oh, they're in Europa, they might get to the final again, since they've been to the final, you know, of the Champions League before and all that. But they just couldn't get there. First time Europa getting to the semi-final. So this could have been more like a send forth for him. That's why I felt the players just didn't do enough to win this game, at least for him. At least let them get to that final. I know if they're meeting Marseille or Salzburg, I mean, there's no way Arsenal wouldn't have won in the final. Just give him at least a European trophy to hold and say, okay, Arsene Wenger got this while he was at Arsenal. But we didn't have that. The last one he got, the one Alex Ferguson gave to him at Old Trafford.
I also blame UEFA for drawing Atletico and insurance and Arsenal. You know, I give you a small background about what is happening in Arsenal. After France '98, where France won, you know, the Arsenal team got almost like 30% of the players, the Thierry Henry of this world, to run. They got a lot of the players into the Arsenal squad, and that's the next season. The Invisibles came up, and it's still in history that they were the only club side to have won the league without losing a game. And so, but things have changed. Money have come, plenty of it. Yeah, you know, a lot of people are coming from the Asian continent to put in their betting cash into a club side. Arsenal has not done that. And that is, for me, that is the cutting edge. I think that for Arsenal to come back, we need to start buying the big players, the Ronaldos of this world, the Messis of this world, and, you know, bring them on.
A change of direction.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay.
Basically, now I'm hearing that the management have voted a patriotism for the new manager that is coming. That may not be good enough for the new season. It might even get worse because the experience of, except Arsene Wenger doesn't leave and he becomes a football director, the new man who is going to come is going to be very disastrous next season. We have like 3-5 seasons to settle down because the legend is leaving, and I mean, stepping into his shoes is not easy.
Yeah, first of all, he started playing at Europa. All right, Arsene Wenger, you know, reacts to the game expectantly after what happened last night.
Look, after I have to recover first from that huge disappointment tonight, and I'm very, very sad to leave the club with that exit, and I take some time to recover from that, and after I will see what I do with myself in the future. I have no plan at the moment. It's a very intense game between two teams who gave absolutely everything, and I would say the team who won tonight is Atletico Madrid. Congratulations to them. Good luck in the final. And I would say the winner of tonight's game is a clear favorite to win the competition. If he has a ruptured Achilles, the chances are very non-existent. We know more after the scan.
Okay, congratulations to Atletico Madrid and, of course, to Olympique Marseille. They will be meeting each other May 16th. That's when that will take place. Well, Marseille, Atletico Madrid, venue. Yeah. Okay, no Arsenal. We wanted to see Arsenal and Olympique Marseille. But then this is what we have.
Olympique Lyonnais, that's the stadium, that's the venue, May 16th.
Yeah.
It's a stadium that has, let's just say 59,000, but a little over 59,000 capacity.
And you know where Olympique Lyonnais is?
In France.
Yeah.
It will have been very good for, but well, what is gone is gone. Anyway.
Arsenal would have gone there and just teach these guys football lessons. That mean easy.
But absolutely, but you see, that's what I always say about football. What could have been? I mean,
if and what if doesn't count
anymore.
but you know, now that we know the final,
nearly doesn't kill a bird. That was what happened to Arsenal. They could have, they had several chances to even equalize and drag the game into a penalty shootout, but they didn't.
Wasn't going to be.
But Marseille, give them a chance.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa did the damage again, and that Laurent Koscielny is injured and it's also painful.
Anytime he gets injured, everything collapses. I don't understand
because
why.
He's a leader on the pitch. You know, it was like
some people say it's bad.
It was like in those days when Stephen Keshi was captain of the Nigerian side, we were playing against Cote d'Ivoire, if you recall, at the National Stadium, and they put in a certain Abdou Souley in his position, and they said Keshi's left knee is bad. That's West Half, and that he cannot play. And the game started, and Abdoulaye Traore and Yusuf Fana were running rings around the Nigerian
Considered
defense.
an early goal.
Considered an early goal with Wilfred Agbonewari goal. And at a point, the stadium was shouting, Keshi, 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 even with 1.5 leg. Keshi came on, and it was like magic. That is what Koscielny is. The moment Keshi came on, every ball, it was like Fofana was passing to him. Abdoulaye Traore was passing to him. And we ended up winning that game 4 goals to 1.
You see?
But so that is what Koscielny is today. I mean, once Koscielny leaves, disaster happens to Arsenal.
Okay, we'll go for a break now. Disaster for Arsenal. They're out of Europa League.
Must you say that?
When we come back, we'll just look at the papers.